So welcome to Munich. It's the OGAE Convention 2013. We are in the Wirtshaus im Isartal, and next to us is no stranger to the airwaves of our radio program. We had the pleasure to meet him a few times back in 2010 when he actually represented his country at the Eurovision Song Contest. He was the winner of his semi-final and then ended up at number 6 in the final. We say hello to Tom Dice from Belgium. Hello, Tom.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So it's the first time for you in Munich?
No, I think the year that I competed the Eurovision, I did a tour in Germany, and then we did a little stop here in Munich as well. So I recognized the airport this morning.
But you have been to other places in Munich, what you have seen?
I don't remember actually. I think the only thing I saw in Munich was the airport and a club we visited and a radio station, but I forgot the name.
Alright, now let's start at the beginning. How does your career, how did it start? Why are you a musician?
Well, it started actually in the X Factor in Belgium in 2008, the end of 2008, and then because of the Eurovision, it got a lot bigger and bigger actually, the career. So 2010 was a very important year for me, and it's still growing my career. So I'm very excited.
But what made you want to be a musician? Why?
I don't know. I just when I got home from school, I didn't want to make homework. I wanted to make music. It was just something, a little void I think in me that said, Tom, you have to do something with this. You're good at it. So that's why I never stopped making music from when I was little.
Did you have at that time a music idol, which you said, I want to sing like that person?
Not when I was little. I think now I have a few idols where I'm looking up at. Like John Mayer, he's also a singer-songwriter from the US. And Taylor Swift, because she's very successful in what she's doing, and she has the same age as I do. So I'm looking up to those two persons because I know what they do is what I'm doing, but so much bigger.
You originating out of a band in Belgium.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about the band?
It was called The Dice. So that's why my name is now Tom Dice. It's my artist name. I think we started a band when I was like 15 years old. I made all the songs, I wrote the songs, and I was in the band from when I was 15 till about 18, because then I started with the X Factor.
Do you find it easy to write songs?
I find it easy to rap music. The lyrics is very hard for me because I can find the words, but I think someone who speaks the English language better than I do is maybe a better lyrical writer than me. That's why I co-write with people from London or Hamburg. There's a British guy, Ashley Hicklin, who I wrote me and my guitar with. He lives in Hamburg, but he's a
British person, yeah.
Yeah. So I write a lot with him because I'm very good in writing music, and he feels my music and he knows how to write it into a good lyric.
Now, do you also sing in Flemish? You're from the Flemish part of Belgium? Or mainly English?
No, always English actually, because somehow in a way it sounds better when I sing English than my own language. It's very weird. I wrote the song in Dutch the end of 2012, but not for me, for another person. So then I can write the good lyrics because I know the language.
For whom you really want to write a song? A big star that you... Oh, I want to write a song for that person.
Let me think. Which song I'm jealous of. It's a hard question.
Well, we can come back to this maybe later in the interview, so in the back of your head. But then you went to the X Factor, which is quite a thrilling program to do. How do you control your nerves about that?
I didn't. It was the first live show, and I had to sit on a chair because I was too nervous when I was standing up. So the first live show I was sitting on a chair, but the people thought it was kind of cute, I think. So it worked. Because I was nervous, the people were getting to love me more, I think. So, but now, after a few years, it gets better. But then it was very exciting and a lot of adrenaline that was going through my veins.
So then of course you had the thrill of the Eurovision Song Contest in 2010. How did it come up for you that you were going to represent your country?
I didn't expect it because I wasn't that known. I just competed the X Factor, but I didn't win. But somehow the people of the broadcaster in Belgium, VRT, were excited about my voice, and they asked a lot of people in kind of judge. They asked, what do you think of his voice, and they were all positive. So that was I didn't expect it, because I was very happy to go for my country to the Eurovision.
Oh, you did very well. Amazing how you sat there on the stage, or stood there with me, my guitar, and you had this, the hall was behind you. You won your national, you won the semi-final.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and then you did so well for your country, Belgium, to be at number 6. Tell us about how you felt to be on the stage in Oslo.
It was all quite a rush for me. It was, I was with a backing vocal who was also on the stage with me in backstage, and we just talked. Actually, I didn't think of the 3 minutes that I had to go on stage, and suddenly the moment was there, and then we just said, just enjoy and sing the song like you wrote it. Just get the people notice how much you love your music, and that's what I wanted to do. And the 6th place was perfect for me, I think.
It's a fantastic result.
Definitely for Belgium, because you had the big countries and stuff, but being a small country like Belgium and getting that much of votes was I guess after a few years I knew what I did there. But when I did it, I didn't know it was gonna be that big. Actually.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Would you do it again, Eurovision?
That's a tough question, because I would love to do it again, but it may be not that good as the first time I did it, because the first time everything was just right at the right place. I was young. I mean, I'm still young, but I was 19 years old, I think, and it was just all that new for me. I was so maybe a little naive, and I went on stages with my guitar, so it's hard to, if I go again, to be better than that. But I definitely want to do it sometime. I just don't know when.
Okay. And writing songs for Eurovision, would that be something you would look into?
Yeah. If there's an artist that I think of, I could write the perfect song for that one, I'd probably just send it to VRT or TBF.
Do you have a special moment of Oslo, that's like a funny story you can share with us?
I think 5 minutes before we had to get on stage, we weren't nervous because we were watching a very stupid thing on YouTube. It's called in Belgium Willy's en Marietten. It's actually a very strange program, and we laughed and that's just the time passed by.
Faster and funny.
Yeah, it was funny. So we had no nerves. So it was actually the perfect method not to be nervous to go on stage.
Fantastic. What is for you more challenging? You did the Eurovision or the X Factor?
Definitely the Eurovision. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that much bigger. It's. I mean, without the X Factor, I wouldn't be on Eurovision. But if I had to choose, if I was sure that I was going to Eurovision or the X Factor, then I choose Eurovision.
Yeah. You think that it helped you with your career, this Eurovision performance?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, after Eurovision, I did a tour here in Germany, and then also in France, I got to do it with Elisa Tovati, and it got huge there, and it's all because of Eurovision, because otherwise they wouldn't have asked me, so yeah. It meant a lot to me.
Wow, fantastic. Are you still in touch with some of the artists from 2010, like Teja, for instance, or Marcin was there from Poland?
Sometimes I chat with the guy from Cyprus, but he's actually from Ireland. John
Lilligren.
Yeah, John Lilligren. Sometimes I Twitter him and he twitters me. But he has a little band now, I think Lily and McGuire or something.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely have to check it out because it's a very cool band.
Fantastic. So, we have this, so you would come back a second time, but if the song is better than Me and My Guitar.
Yeah.
That's you come back. After Eurovision, how did your career continue? You have an album out?
Did I?
After Eurovision, you released an album?
Yeah. My first album was already out in 2010, all the Eurovision, and the second album came out 2012 in May.
Is that Hard for Sale?
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one. So you can see it here as well. You have 2 albums so far?
Yeah, so far.
And you're working on another one?
I'm writing songs, but I don't know when I'm gonna release a third album. I'm definitely going to release it, but we don't know when or what kind of songs that are going to be on it. I'm just writing till when I get the feeling these are 12 songs I want to be on it, and then we'll see when it happens.
Would you sing together with somebody?
Maybe, yeah. I'd love to sing with Taylor Swift, but she's such a big artist, so that's probably that difficult. But if I have a dream, that's my dream.
Let's come back to that question which I asked you before about for whom you would, or whom you have to sing together with.
Sing together with?
Yeah.
I want to sing with Taylor Swift if it's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. And to write for, that was the question I think we wanted to bring up.
To write for?
Yeah.
I think it would be perfect with a singer-songwriter, maybe Margot or something. It would be great. He's also from Belgium, and he's working on a new album now, so that would be perfect to write with him.
Are you still in touch with the group, the guys?
Yeah, we're still friends. 2 of the 3 other persons who are in the band I see often. I think one time in a week or one time in 2 weeks, and the drummer lasts a little longer, but we're still in touch.
Apart from music, is there any more time in your life to do something else? Do you have a hobby you're working on?
I try to go to the fitness between making music, but yeah, music is my hobby. So when I'm not on stage, I'm probably just in my room making music because it's my job now. But when I'm home, I can't let it go. It's like I'm 2 minutes home and I'm in the couch and I'm thinking, what am I doing here? I'm going upstairs and just make music. It relaxes me.
Fantastic. If you were not a singer, a songwriter, what would you be?
Wow, if I weren't a songwriter, I guess I wanted to do some management or something for an artist. Definitely something in the music industry, or maybe not management, but promo stuff, like going to the radios with these are the new singles or these are the new artists. You definitely have to check this out or something like that.
This year, 2013, Belgium sends in Roberto Bellarosa.
Yeah.
What advice would you give him for Eurovision?
My advice, just relax. Don't get all nervous, because it probably gets you wrong on your words. It probably just don't be nervous. You know the song, practice it all day, and just make those 3 minutes the best 3 minutes you ever did in your career.
That's exactly what Tom did. You made your best 3 minutes of your life, I think, in Oslo. Tom, thank you very much for the interview.
Yeah,
all the best of luck for your future career, and hope to see you again at Eurovision soon.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.